Hey guys, welcome back to the third episode of Corpse Body Book of Shadows. Hold on one second. Alright, sorry about that guys. So we are back with Naomi and Sachiko, and they're in bed and they're gonna go to sleep, and the next day is the culture festival, so let's see where that goes. For true. That's a weird sentence. That's a true Asian sentence right there. For true. I mean, we're friends, you know? Through thick and thin, and will always be. Thanks. Man, you're really spaz sometimes, you know that? Seiko yanked the covers over my head, acting like some kind of girly anime heroine. If she really did think of me as more of a friend, how's I supposed to react? Naomi? Hmm? Let's always be together. You bet. Good night, Seiko. Good night. Seiko and I seem to be thinking the same thing. We were both so happy, but there was some other side of the coin. There was a certain awkwardness as well. It was a strange sensation. Soon enough, Seiko began moaning and breathing heavily for real. She had fallen fast asleep, facing me curled up into a fetal position. As I lay there staring at her head, my hand moved over its own volition and began gently stroking her hair. Strangely, it didn't feel awkward or embarrassing at all, perhaps because I knew she was asleep. It just felt natural. I slid my hand more towards her back and continued rubbing her head gently, like a mother would her child's. What a lovely shape her head was, perfectly round. I just kept stroking her hair, thinking about this and that. Suddenly she clung to me and buried her face into my chest. Was she still half asleep, half awake? What a strange scene this was, but just for tonight I was willing to let it slide. There, good night, good girl. See how you guys are seeing things? Alright, looks... oh, it's kind of crooked. Let me fix it real quick. There you go. Alright. It's supposed to rain this evening, so you better both take the umbrella with you. Got it. Thanks for the loaner. Have fun today, and Tsunohara, you sure to think of where you want to take on that date of ours. Got it, mother. It's kind of funny. She's not your mother, you know. Seiko had woken up ungodly early and pulled my futon away, forcing me with a chill and a sneeze, forcing me up. We both combed our hair and put on our school uniforms, then scarfed down my breakfast, or the breakfast my mother had made, and flew out the house. If we didn't hurry, we'd be late for setting up. Oops, I moved it. Gonna fix it. There you go. Things are looking pretty grand this year too. Yeah, it's really coming together, but I forget. I have to go get the bowls from the prep room. Seiko, you go on ahead to the class, will you? Roger that. Oh, I'll take your bag for you. Give it here. Thanks. So if you guys didn't know, in the first game, it starts off right after the culture festival, and they're doing some weird ritual. So this is even before that, so this is like a prequel. It was the day of the culture festival, or Kisaragi Fest. Our school had made a whole lot of history of it, and this festival had been a part of it for ages. Every student in junior and senior high alike were busy getting ready for the festivities, which were due to start in around 30 minutes. Fuck, I moved it again. Fuck! Ugh, damn. I wondered if I had any extra time afterward to go check out the other class projects. We previously washed the bowls we were planning to use and laid them in the home ec prep room. With these bowls in hand, I proceeded towards class 2-9. I climbed the usual staircase and headed towards the usual room, stepping carefully so I wouldn't drop any dishes. The plan this year was to host a red bean soup restaurant. I could smell the sweet red bean paste more and more clearly with every step I took. I had eaten so much food at breakfast, and here I had even more rearing its head, but when it comes to sweets, I say, bring it on. Fuck, if I move this thing one more time, I'm gonna kill someone. Morning, everyone. These look like they'd be enough bowls for today, don't you think? Mayu! Good morning. Ayumi. I think Mayu is Satoshi's little sister. Ayumi is the crazy bitch class rep that's crazy about crazy shit. And this guy, right, yeah, Yoshiki is a guy that likes the blue-haired girl. Hey! Good morning, Kishinuma. Morning, Satoshi. Satoshi, that's the main heroine from the last game. Oh, Naomi. Satoshi seemed a bit out of sorts. He was staring blankly. Was he half asleep? It bothered me to see him like this, but I literally had my hands full, so I couldn't really dwell on it. I had to push on to the classroom. But I couldn't actually see what was in front of my feet, and I had to admit, it was kind of scary. It was a real challenge not to drop anything. Oh, Naomi, good morning, my dear. Ugh, Seiko, stop grabbing my ass. Haven't we already said our good mornings anyways? Oh ho, but how could I resist an opportunity like this? Naomi, hands restricted, unable to fend off my advances. Oh, So she dropped the bowls. Good job. Look what you did. Ha 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 ha. Oh now. That's no good. Our tables has to be kept clean. Guess we'll just have to go wash it here again. Here, I'll help. I don't think that's his sister. Mayu, or the little sister, was even younger, so she was in. That's probably not her. I think that's the girl that's leaving, or something like that. So began the culture festival. All day we wore the clothes Suzumoto prepared for us and served red bean soup to our schoolmates. She made a lot of costume experience, having worked on the side of things in the drama club for quite some time. She even did sewing herself, putting all of her practice to test, and the kimonos she prepared were all of exceptional quality. So good, in fact, that they became the centerpiece of us bringing in students from the junior and senior high division alike. It made it for a busy day. When we weren't tending to customers, we were chasing after that slacker, Kishinuma, or taking time to check out some of the other class projects. In the end, not only did we have a really fun day, we also wound up being the most popular class in the whole festival. All in all, a rousing success. Finally, the clock struck 6. As our busy day drew to a close, we all stood around talking. We were saying we should clean up, but that kind of didn't happen. Before I knew it, there were only 7 of us left in the room. Satoshi, the class rep, Seiko, Morishige, Kushinuma, Suzumoto, and myself. It seemed like everyone else had gone home. Our room TA, Miss Shishudo, showed up with Satoshi's little sister in tow, but they were it. We 9 became the de facto cleanup crew. So that wasn't her sister. I think Mayu was leaving. I think that was in the first game too. Oh, finally done. Good work, everyone. The place is finally like a real classroom again. Those dumbasses who went home without helping us, sure to get a piece of my mind tomorrow, though. Sigh. Not much of a class rep if I can't even hold everyone together long enough to clean up after ourselves. Though you did manage to keep Kishinuma here, surprisingly. Oh, shut the fuck up. He's such a badass. Kishinuma. Alright, so it's raining now, so this was the same setting that the first game started off as. Suzumoto, I wanted to say it's been real fun having you these last few months. I can't tell you how many times your positive energy helped us bolster my spirits. Always remember that you're loved and respected. Yeah, so that's not her sister, so that's someone else. Always remember you're loved and respected. We may have said much to the effect, but we've also all been watching you blossom here. I lend a hand where I could and did my best to guide you, but ultimately you walked your own path and have become a fine young woman. Miss Yui. It takes a special person to achieve what you've done without even realizing it. It's been an honor to serve you as a homeroom TA. I wish you all the best in your new school. Thank you. So I was right. I guess I remember her. Unfortunately, this teary farewell brought us all to the reality. During the holidays, following the culture festival, Suzumoto is being transferred. This was being her last day at Kisaragi Academy High School. Everyone here loved her, so it was a sad occasion indeed. She was truly a kind person, possessing no ulterior motives or harboring no ill will towards anyone. The thought of her leaving us was just plain depressing. But the time waits for no one, and sadly the time had come to say our goodbyes. As a one final hurrah, our occult-obsessed class rep asked us to perform some friendship ritual called the Sachiko Ever After. No, don't ever do that. No, that's stupid. Why the fuck would... No. Yeah, that's... No. Upon mentioning it, she produced a paper doll from her bag. It looked like some sort of proxy dolls you'll sometimes see at Shinto shrines designed to absorb bad karma in someone's place. Visually, the whole thing seemed to be set up for cursed scenes or something. It was kind of scary, and I wasn't the only one who thought so. Yeah, smart. Yeah, don't do it. That's stupid. Well, this charm that I found on the internet. Yeah, fuck the internet. I don't care. The internet sucks. Don't ever do that. If we do it right, then all of us will be together forever. Yeah, fuck ever, forever. Or we'll always be friends. Anyways, that's the gist of it. Yeah, you guys are fucked. Someone stop them. Someone. Oh my god. Interesting. No, it's not interesting, you dumb fuck. So how does it work? Shut the fuck up. Don't do it. He's a genius. Satoshi, superhero. Yes. Stop him. Yeah. Seriously, don't do this. It's dangerous. Our lives are on the line. Yeah, what a smart guy. He's smart. Satoshi. Yeah, punch him in the face. Punch her in the balls. Stupid bitch. Who's this guy? Fucking glasses guy? Who is it? Don't you think it's a little bit going overboard? Yeah, you guys are gonna die. Mayu. Dead. No, I'm not joking. I'm dead serious here. Alright, if someone is dead serious, just always remember this game and Final Destination. They'll never laugh at them, guys. Satoshi's always been easily spooked. In true form, he was pleading with us in his life that we stop what we were doing. It didn't sound that scary, though. Yeah, you guys are fucked. Yeah. Don't worry, Machida. This isn't a usual creepy fair. If I was him, I would have, like, taken that thing and just thrown it out the window or something. I gotta say, it's rare to see this worked up. See how the mood just switched, and now the music is just completely eerie now. In the end, 8 of us proceeded with the ritual as planned, while Satoshi sat out of it at the side, tears in his eye. Yeah, if he's crying, yeah, take him seriously. Jesus Christ. Kind of felt bad for him. Don't feel bad, listen to him. But this was for Suzumoto. We wanted all to give her best possible send-off. So all I could do was silently wonder what had gotten into him. Yeah, you guys are definitely gonna send her off. To hell. Please, I'm begging you. Stop this. Don't go through with this. Why doesn't anyone listen to me? He's really serious. Like, as serious as I've ever seen him. What is it? Satoshi, what is got you so worried? It's a time loop. This has happened before, all of us. I remember it. And what's coming up next was worse than you could ever imagine. So that's interesting. He remembers it. So I think this world is without Satoshi, maybe. So Satoshi gets out without ever going in. So sorry, but I'm trying to convince you. I'm through trying to convince you. Just be a good boy and wait for us to finish, okay? Punch her in the face. A time loop. Is he experiencing deja vu like me? Is this someone's destiny being born inside of him, like the class rep said before? Yeah, if you're experiencing deja vu just like him, why aren't you? Come to think of it, this does feel like a little familiar. This room, this atmosphere, this charm. I obediently dug my nails into the paper doll, but all the while I was frantically frogging through my memories, trying to figure out what was I missing. We're gonna pull until it rips apart into 9 pieces, okay? On the count of 3. Huh? With a pallid face, Satoshi quickly rushed over and grabbed the paper doll himself. He was joining in after all, it seemed. Everyone else smiled at him as he said, "Finally, you've come to your senses," but I was starting to get really bad feeling about this. No, there was definitely something wrong here. 1, 2. Alright, so I'm gonna end it here, guys. So that is a good time to stop. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope if you made it this far, I earned your like, and I'll see you guys in a couple minutes.